A man stabbed and killed at a nightclub. A suspect is in custody and charges are pending. It happened inside the Agenda restaurant on 31st Street in Elmhurst just before 2:30 this morning. No word yet on a motive.
What's good, y'all? What's the Numbers TV? It's your boy Paul Rowe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And like the video if you appreciate the content that Paul Rowe on What's the Numbers TV is I provided. Today we back into the profile piece. This one is on Percy. In this video we're going to talk about his early years coming up in the Bronx. After that, we'll talk about his lifestyle, which led to him spending some time in prison. Then we're going to discuss his close relationship with Fat Joe and the Terror Squad, which allowed him to rub shoulders with a bunch of different people in the music industry, before finally breaking down the situation that caused Percy to lose his life while at a lounge in Queens. Percy, real name Percy Forrest, is from the Bronx, with ties to Forest Projects and the Highbridge area. Coming up, Percy began to run the streets at a young age, trying to get to a bag that could allow him to live the life he wanted to. He loved to gamble and also had an early hustle of scalping Yankee tickets during the summer months. He would frequent a bunch of different parts of New York City and had friends and acquaintances almost everywhere he went. He was also a father who was active in his kids' lives. He loved to get fly and could be seen in and out of clothing stores buying a new outfit and the latest pair of sneakers that were out. He appeared in the movie Above the Rim, starring Tupac, during a scene that was filmed at Rucker Park. In 1995, Percy was sent upstate and did a New York State prison bid for assault for a case he caught after slashing a man in his face by Madison Square Garden. He was released on parole in December 1998 after serving close to 4 years. Once a free man, he reconnected with his childhood friend Fat Joe, who by this time had become a well-known rapper in New York City. Percy would start to run around with Fat Joe and the Terror Squad as he became part of the rapper's entourage. He appeared in multiple music videos and was even a go-between for club and concert promoters looking to book Fat Joe for different concerts and club appearances. Over time, Percy branched out a bit and did business with other people in the music business. And when A-Boogie and his label Highbridge hit it big in the rap game, Percy ended up being around them also. He was looked at as an OG and big bro to a lot of the Highbridge members, who showed him a lot of love and respect during their climb to rap stardom. A lot of people of all ages had love for Percy, but there were some that didn't like him also. Due to his long tenure running the streets and being involved in certain activities, Percy had some enemies also. But that didn't stop Percy from continuing to be outside, as he was never the type to shy away from conflict. He had an active Instagram account where he shared a lot of stories and his opinions on certain things. One of his more recent opinions and topic points was his support of President Donald Trump, which brought in some backlash from those who opposed Trump. But nonetheless, Percy was going to stand on his square without wavering. Now fast forward to November of 2024, Percy would find himself in Queens at Agenda Restaurant and Lounge for a weekly Sunday night R&B party. He would attend the party looking to mingle a bit and have a good time, like he had done numerous times in the past. But unfortunately this time, trouble would come his way. Although the story is still foggy, according to reports, while at Agenda, Percy would get into an argument with another man for reasons unknown at the moment. During the argument, a scuffle would take place, with the outcome leaving Percy stabbed in the chest. Authorities would show up and rush Percy to the hospital, where doctors would pronounce Percy dead from the fatal knife wound. A suspect was taken into custody by the police after a witness identified him. Percy was 55 years old at the time of his death. But yo, it's What's the Numbers TV. There's a quick profile piece on Percy, aka Percy TS, real name Percy Forrest, out of the Bronx. Now, it's been a lot of speculation about the situation that took place. There's some videos floating around of the scuffle. There's also a video of Percy after the stabbing outside the club. He's laying on the floor. He looked like he had already passed away at the time. And they got video with like the police showing up and searching for wounds, this, that, and the third. It's kind of graphic, the videos, but this is what happens when a lot of people are around. Everybody got their phone. But I've seen a couple videos now. Also, some more news that I have gotten is that they're trying to say it was self-defense. The person that ended up stabbing Percy supposedly stood on the scene waiting for police because he was saying that it wasn't his knife, that it was actually Percy's knife. And right now, I don't know, that's the story I'm getting back, speculation. But they are saying that the suspect did get R&R'd which means he got released on his own recognizance. He didn't get no bail. So maybe the cops are believing his story of it being self-defense. I don't know. I wasn't there. This just was being said to me. But, like I said, it's a quick profile piece on Percy. Ain't nobody else going to really give you the whole details as far as like from the beginning to the end of, who he was. You got some people, shout out to L Famous. He did a live on Percy telling his interaction with Percy, how he knew him. It actually gave some good hindsight on, who Percy was and some of the history behind him. So definitely shout out to him because I did watch that video. Also, some people got back to me about certain things about Percy. And like I said, man, rest in peace to Percy. Condolences to his family. 55 years old, lost his life in the club. It's a lot to be said, but we can't judge the next man for his actions. It is what it is. Everybody lives their life how they want to live their life. So like I said, rest in peace to him. Shout out to all his friends, his family. This is What's the Numbers TV. You know what we do over here. We do profile pieces on people that everybody might not touch on as far as like giving you the full details of who they was as a person before and after their death or their prison stint or the success story, whatever it is. We like to give you the whole story from front to end, from front to back, beginning to end. And on that note, man, it's What's the Numbers TV. It's your boy Paul Rowe. Any business, Paul Rowe, What's the Numbers at yahoo.com. Follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok. Salute to Batty Bill. Salute to Federal AW 400. All the members of the Mobb. Become a member of the channel. $2.99 a month. That's it. You get a whole bunch of lives and exclusive footage, exclusive content for members only. But on that note, man, we back before you know it. It's your boy Paul Rowe. I'm out of here. Peace.